Forget new facial recognition cameras in grocery stores and street corners. Forget social media prying on your private messages. Forget digital passport trial runs in Canada, France and New York City. With government enforcers shouting, "Show me your papers," to people sitting alone at outside cafes. Forget all of it, because it's all one big distraction from the evilest power of all. Listen, I know this will put a giant target on my back. They'll try to censor me or worse. But since no one else is talking about it, I'm putting it all on the line to share the truth with you. As you're about to see, the world elite don't need Big Brother to control you, because they've got something even more sinister, what I've come to call the control code. Originally believed to be the brainchild of Hitler's propaganda minister, Joseph Goebbels, the control code is a hidden energy frequency designed to lower your vibration and block you from manifesting. Up until 3rd April 2019, there were remote places where you could avoid the code. But in recent months, thanks to little covert boxes like this placed on every street corner, on top of fire departments, even on elementary schools filled with innocent school children, its reach has spread like wildfire. Nobody can outrun it. Turn on the TV, listen to the car radio, open up your phone, turn on your lights, simply try to relax in your living room. It's now there from the moment you wake up to late at night as you sleep. If you've tried to manifest great things into your life in the last 24 months without success, things like money, a house or a car, your soulmate, the control code is the real reason why nothing shows up. It literally causes headaches, stress and disease, poor sleep, and the ultimate goal is to lower your vibration to keep you from manifesting. Yes, the world's elite know all about the laws of the universe. That's how they became the elites, and for thousands of years they've tried to block you from harnessing their secrets. As brain scans reveal, exposure to the control code depresses your brainwaves and your emotions, lowering your vibration. In this state, the universe can't hear you. It's like the elite's secret manifestation kill switch on your dreams. This is the real reason why the elite have been racing to get the code everywhere they can think. They don't want you to manifest your heart's wildest dreams. Instead, they want you working under their thumbs, working to manifest their dream. A sick, twisted vision of the future where they hold all the wealth and power. As terrifying as this sounds, it's no mistake you've found this page at this moment. For the exclusive few to realise what's happening, this moment presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. An opportunity to manifest your heart's greatest vision to life, starting today. You see, for every problem made from the deepest darkness, the universe has a solution from the brightest light. And for a great evil like the control code, there's an even more powerful antidote. As you're about to experience, as I did many years ago in the remote rainforests of Northern Australia, there's an instant way to cancel out the evil one's code with a divine manifestation code. A breakthrough top researchers are finally starting to understand. An ancient abundance code that launches you into an entirely new level of wealth and happiness instantly. This is the same code that launched Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, Leonardo da Vinci, Shakespeare, Mozart, and so many more famous figures to unheard heights of wealth and success. For ordinary people, the shift is instant and life-changing. Many report all their money worries gone within 7 days of receiving the abundance code. Yes, as little as 1 short week for the divine code to raise your financial vibration to what I call instant harmonic balance. A state where you're always manifesting more than enough. And that's just for starters. Once you attain perfect balance, the code helps you manifest the kind of overflowing wealth where you never worry about money again. What I call the superabundance state. Think, going into the nicest restaurant in town, pointing at the menu to order whatever you want, and never glancing at the right side once. Can you imagine having that kind of freedom every single day? Because it's closer than you may think, as little as minutes away. I'm so excited you have found your way here. Your life is going to be forever changed as you join an inclusive and powerful group to harness the abundance code. Hi, my name is John Bass. I'm a musician, healer, sound engineer, and researcher of art true history, a magical past that's been kept from us. Some of the world's most successful people come to me for sound healing and hypnosis, including CEOs, artists, musicians, and athletes. And my best-selling sound healing series have also touched the lives of tens of thousands of people around the world. These days I love waking up every morning, excited to see what surprises the universe blesses me with. When I'm not in the recording studio, you'll find me enjoying new foods, travelling, sharing laughs with friends. It's a life of true freedom, with the time, energy and finances to follow my soul's purpose, to assist in lighting up the world. And thanks to the Abundance Code, money just seems to flow in and manifest effortlessly each and every month. Of course, it wasn't always this easy. Instead of living my dream life, I was once trapped living someone else's life. See this picture? This is London's Heathrow Airport. Over 200,000 souls walk in and out of its sliding doors every day. And before the code arrived in my life, I was often one of those souls. No, not because I was a world traveller. I'd actually never flown anywhere. Instead, I was firmly planted on the tarmac, spending my days tossing £50 bags on never-ending conveyor belts. Rain, cold, sun hotter than Hades. I braved it all for a little over minimum wage. Back then, I didn't wake up excited. Most mornings, I didn't want to wake up at all. I felt like I was trapped in an endless time loop. Alarm goes off, I rush to catch the bus, load and unload, go home, shower and fall asleep watching TV. The next day, rinse and repeat. As the guys would say, different day, same old. Well, you can guess the rest. Of all the jobs in the world, you may wonder why this one? I now know it was part of the universe's plan, but back then I was simply following in my dad's footsteps. Just like Grandad before him, he was blue collar, and he worked hard at the airport his entire adult life. So it's what I knew, the box I was born into. Maybe you can relate. Can you see the areas in your life where you've been limited, where you fell into a career, education choice or family role simply because it's what's expected by family and society? If I told you back then one day I'd be my own boss, where I make my own hours, vacation where I want and work in my pyjamas, they would have laughed. I mean, I still sometimes smile in disbelief, because in our blue collar world that wasn't possible. And reality is, I could have spent my entire life lifting bags like a brainless robot. But the universe had something else planned for me, just like it has something in mind for you too. After a long day, I remember sitting on the porch with my dad. I was telling him how his old boss, now my boss, King Henry as we called him, had chewed me out in front of everyone. "You're 2 minutes late," he shouted with his high and mighty smirk. I was helping a customer find her lost bags. I wasn't even on break, I told him. "Break is only 15 minutes, he responded. "I'm writing you up." I remember asking Dad, how do you put up with it for all those years? He paused for a second and confessed, "John, you just put one shoe in front of the other and you keep going. And before you know it, you're retired like me." My dad was my hero. He was trying to cheer me up, but his advice actually had the opposite effect. At that moment, I realised my life path wasn't his path. Something inside me knew I wasn't meant to wait 40 years to start living. I wanted to live now. The next morning, King Henry must have sensed the shift inside me. In front of everyone, he told us he'd been too lenient, and thanks to John's actions yesterday, there were going to be new rules around here. After all, he was king. We were his servants. Today, I'm actually thankful for the role he played, because the next day, instead of walking down to the tarmac, I went up to the counter. I bought a ticket to the furthest place I could think of, what felt like the edge of the world, Australia. Originally, my idea was to fly into Cairns, a bustling vacation spot with sunny beaches, live music and beachside bars. But when I got there, I couldn't shake this feeling that I was looking for something that couldn't be found among the lights and modern buildings. No, what I came here for was much more primal. Something only found in a place unspoiled by man. The jungle. I didn't know how to get there. But the next morning I met Lucky and Oliver, two Australian adventurers driving across the continent. As it turns out, their next stop was deep in the wilderness, up towards the northernmost tip of Australia. Cape York. "Wanna come with me, mate?" they asked me. I didn't have time to think. They were leaving now, so I grabbed my bags and we all piled into their mud-covered Toyota Tacoma. I remember how excited we felt. The energy, electric, like something big was waiting for us. The drive was over 1,000 miles, and when we get there, we stop at the town grocery store. All the locals were there, and they invite us to what they call the moonlight ceremony. It sounds like a big party, but when we show up, everyone is sitting quietly around a fire. A mysterious elder who looks to be leading sits in a meditative state. Soon, the drumming begins. As the steady beat plays, I feel myself relaxing deeper and deeper until I'm so relaxed. Words elude me, and stillness overcomes my body. I'm in a trance. Suddenly, I make eye contact with the mysterious elder. Something in his eyes allows me to relax. I feel a deep sense of trust as he comes to guide me. Soon my body starts warming, and a powerful light vibration washes over my entire body, healing the energy field around me. Up to this point in life, I didn't have a big connection to music, but then I felt and saw my heart connecting with what I can only describe as a pure harmonic sound vibration, what I now recognise as the code, a sound symbolised by this geometric symbol. I remember the elder giving me a knowing glance, a recognition, and I nodded in appreciation. I felt a deep sense of respect and love from the elder, my shaman, and I knew that my life would never be the same again. When I got home, it was like I was reborn into a man on a mission, more energized than ever. I was determined to discover what I experienced. I found myself fascinated by all things: music, shapes, and numbers. This led me to a rare book called Music, Geometry and Mathematics. Inside my first clue, one of the 3 big clues. It was a secret known by the ancients, one we've lost touch with today. I say lost touch, but it's actually been hidden. Look at this stopwatch. Today we usually count things in sets of tens, 10, 20, 30, up to 100. So why are there only 60 seconds in a minute? Why not 100? Reason is, this is how the ancients counted. When they built buildings, composed music, crafted art, and measured periods of time, they didn't use all the numbers. They only used some of them, what I call the harmonic numbers. The Sumerians, for instance, the world's first known civilization, counted everything in sets of 60. 60, a composite number, has dozens of other numbers that can be evenly divided into it. This makes it perfect for measuring. But even though 60 and its multiples are very powerful, there's actually another number the ancients treasured more, the most harmonic number behind virtually everything in our universe: 432. For instance, the sun's radius is 432,000 miles long. The moon's diameter is 2,160 miles long, which doubled is 4,320 miles. The speed of light is 432 miles per second to the second power. When it comes to timekeeping, there are 432,000 seconds in an hour. In 30 days, there's 43,200 minutes. An athlete's heartbeat beats 1 time per second. In 12 hours, that's 43,200 beats. The yogi sages, the Mayans and the Sumerians all believed Earth operates in 4 astrological cycles, which total 432,000 years. Cycles mentioned in the Bible. So, numbers like 60 and 432, they're building blocks, the core behind everything in the universe. Amazing, right? But what if the ancients knew something else about these numbers? What if these harmonic numbers held an activation code to manifest anything? Take a look at this. Clue number 2. The Great Pyramids of Giza. Official story. The pyramids were built by primitive Egyptian builders. But measure the dimensions and something shocking appears. All three of the pyramid's key measurements contain multiples of 432. There's Menkori, 432 feet, divided by 2 equals its height, 216 feet. 432 times 0.8 equals its base, 345.6 feet. There's Khafra, 432 divided by 3 equals its height, 144 meters. 432 divided by 2 equals its base, 216 meters. And then there's Khufu, the Great Pyramid. 432 times 7 divided by 11 equals its height, 275 cubits. And its base is even 432 cubits. 432 in all measurements, feet, meter, cubits. Oh, and 432 was also built into the sizing of the shafts and chambers. Why did the builders do this? Leading Egyptologist Randon Carlson believes the Great Pyramids were models of Earth and its connection to the universe. When it comes to the Great Pyramid, Khufu, it's a scale model at a ratio of 1 to 43,200. Now here's where the story gets mind-blowing. Clue number 3. New discoveries from top researchers Robert Grant and Alan Green reveal an astonishing breakthrough. Found inside the Great Pyramids also are found inside the world's greatest masterpieces. Here they are identified on the front page of Shakespeare's sonnet. Each line and symbol represents a dimension of the Great Pyramid, along with a corresponding harmonic number pattern. Here they are again inside Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. Many measurements are also in the Last Supper. We could spend all day on this, but for now, the key takeaway is the ancients knew the power of 432, and so did the greatest minds to ever live. But the reason you haven't heard of 432 is it was kept secret. Because if regular people knew the real meaning behind 432, they could no longer be controlled. See, I believe Shakespeare and Da Vinci hid the code for a reason. During their years in spiritual mystery schools, they activated within themselves what I've come to call the 432 code. Knowing the church would burn them at the stake for sharing the code, they kept it alive by hiding it in their greatest masterpieces. If you think about it, it's brilliant. By placing the code in humanity's greatest works, they knew it would survive through wars, pandemics, and even dark ages. Kept alive for when humanity would finally be ready for it. So, what exactly is the full meaning of the 432 code? Why is it so powerful? The answer is hidden here. Found across the ancient world in dozens of civilizations, it's what's known as the flower of life. As many wise sages have said, the flower of life is the basic pattern behind all creation. Da Vinci was known to study its properties, and as researcher Robert Grant found, all intersection points are multiples of 432. And when he overlaid the flower on top of the Great Pyramid and the Vitruvian Man, he found the flower's dimensions perfectly lined up. In other words, the measurements hidden in Shakespeare's writing and Da Vinci's art weren't just of the pyramids, they were actually the measurements behind all creation. And here's the most remarkable part. It's said that Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great and Napoleon all spent the night in the Great Pyramid. Upon waking, it was like they were reborn, more empowered than ever. It's how they went on to become the wealthiest and most powerful figures to ever live. Why the shift? Take a look at this recently unearthed ancient artifact. It was found outside the Great Pyramid, located on the doors of the shrine on ancient boats. Experts believe it's a 3D model of this miraculous molecule, what I've come to call the vibration-raising manifestation molecule. As many manifestation experts discuss, the key to manifesting is raising your vibration. And it makes sense. When you feel good, you attract good things to you. Like attracts like. We all know this. That's Laws of the Universe 101. But what does raising your vibration actually mean? As I discovered, what you're really talking about is increasing your level of the manifestation molecules. The molecule is made up of a group of chemical messengers that exist within your nervous system. They connect your brain to your body. When fully flowing, the manifestation molecule keeps over 80 trillion cells in your body running in harmony. It controls how well you sleep, your concentration levels, focus, memory, metabolism, and all your levels of energy and happiness. All your mood hormones like serotonin, dopamine and oxytocin are controlled by the manifestation molecule. In other words, when the manifestation molecule is happy, energized and inspired, you're full of energy, inspiration and happiness too. Your vibration is sky high. And when it comes to manifesting wealth, the manifestation molecule is the universe's magical money manifestation on switch. Let me explain. Think about how beautiful things create pleasure and enjoyment, like this beautiful flower landscape or majestic stained glass window. Your mind and body is always responding to the harmonic or disharmonic frequencies around you. Harmony always creates positive feelings. It's like when we were babies and our mums sang us sweet lullabies. Instantly the harmonic vibration soothed and calmed our crying. That's the 432 code at work. And as brain scans and dozens of studies show, the perfect harmonic frequency inside the code boosts pleasure and enjoyment and activate the manifestation molecule. In many studies, levels of the manifestation molecule leaped up by double digits upon receiving those perfect 432 frequencies through both sound and sight. If you've ever experienced goosebumps of enjoyment, this is the molecule in action. When you're depressed and in low energy, it's like you're swimming in inactive energy within the universe. On the other hand, when you use the 432 code, the switch flips. You go from inactive to active energy. A state of perfect flow where suddenly the universe is sent into action, bringing you all the infinite abundance of the universe. Signs and synchronicities appear. People and opportunities are magnetically pulled towards you. Your sleep and energy levels improve. You feel more motivated and inspired. Anxiety fades away as you feel more focused and confident. And so much more. Shakespeare and Da Vinci no doubt experienced the manifestation molecule firsthand. That's why they took the big risks to hide the 432 code for us to find. They wanted us activated. They wanted the molecule turned on for all of humanity. Problem is, the 432 number frequency has been stolen from us, replaced by a world of disharmonic frequencies, what I've come to call the control code. The control code was hatched during World War II in 1945. Up until that point, all music had been tuned 432 Hz. The perfect frequency for raising manifestation molecule levels. But with the advent of radio and TV, Hitler's propaganda minister, Joseph Goebbels, had a brilliant and sinister idea. What would happen if we changed 432 Hz to a disharmonic 440 Hz and then broadcast it to millions of people at once? Without even realising it, manifestation molecule levels would plummet. Manifesting joy and abundance would be much harder, while anger and fear, perfect for controlling the masses, would spread. Maybe because Germany lost the war, the change was not worldwide. But in 1955, 10 years later, the ruling elites got together and picked up where the Nazis left off. The global standard official tuning was changed from 432 to the Hitler frequency 440 Hz. Take a listen and see if you can hear the difference. Many find the 432 Hz much more calming and soulful, healing for the body, while the 440 Hz has slightly more energy but it's not as harmonic. Now sure, the difference is subtle. You have to really listen to hear it. That's what makes the control code so powerful for the elite. Your manifestation molecules plummet while nobody is none the wiser. It's also why since 1955 the elite have been sneaking in these disharmonic frequencies everywhere they can think of. Artificial lighting that fills office spaces and big box stores. Ever felt disorientated walking into a Target or Walmart? This is why. E-smog from wireless internet on our computers. Nowadays we're bathed in it 24/7, making us feel tired and worn down. Box-shaped architecture, especially found in office spaces. The 432 code forms great pyramids and domes when applied to architecture. The control code forms suffocating boxes, plus so much more. Now up until recently, it was possible to avoid the effects of the control code most of the time, but fearing a loss of power, the elite took urgent action. On April 3rd, 2019, the elites announced their most devastating way to spread the control code. Verizon launched their first 5G mobile network in the United States. New towers would be built at record speed to cover every last inch of land. Today, thousands of 5G towers have gone up on every street corner in a matter of months. Some of these you can identify, while others are hidden. Unlike previous cell phone towers, these frequencies are much higher, a big leap towards the same frequency as military crowd control weapons. Studies link these new control frequencies to serious side effects. As an international group of concerned scientists warned, effects include increased cancer risk, cellular stress, increase in harmful free radicals, genetic damage, structural and functional changes of the reproductive system, learning and memory effects, neurological disorders, and negative impacts on general well-being in humans. The elite loves 5G because while it won't kill you right away, the frequencies are strong enough to instantly lower your manifestation molecule levels, turning off your ability to manifest. If you've been trying to manifest your desires lately and haven't got anywhere, this is exactly why. Threatened by your power, the world elite have secretly hit the kill switch on your manifestation gifts. The truth can be hard to hear, even for the most courageous truth seeker. We want to believe those in charge have good hearts like ours, and I'm sure some do, but the global elites have figured out how to spread evil without anybody realizing it. Money goes a long way at making otherwise good people turn a blind eye, and now it's up to you and me to step in, to take our power back and our future. You deserve to have your dreams manifest alive, not those of the corrupt elite fat cats. Just like now, being surrounded by non-harmonic numbers can pull us down, the harmonic frequencies lift us up into a reality of infinite abundance. This is why I've created a shortcut. Now, you could journey to the jungle, or find a way to break into the Great Pyramids for a night to immerse yourself in the 432 number codes. Or, instead, I've got a much easier way for you to receive your 432 activation code. I've done all the work for you. Now all you do is just sit back, relax and click play. I've developed an immersive sound and light 432 code video activation system where I use powerful sequences of the harmonic frequencies to quickly, safely and easily cancel out the control code and instantly activate your manifestation molecules to manifest perfect harmony into your life, starting in the most important area, the area that opens abundance in every other part of your life, your finances. If you've ever wished all your money worries would disappear forever and do it starting in as little as 7 days from now, then get ready. It's now your turn to become the star in the story of the greatest secret in the entire universe. I'm so honoured to personally invite you to experience the greatest achievement of my life's work. Let me introduce you to the 432 code. Activate infinite abundance starting in 7 short days. It's time to claim your birthright. You didn't come here on Earth to struggle. You came here to thrive. The 432 code is the first of its kind video activation system, one that allows anybody to safely, quickly and easily unlock the power of the 432 code as you're immersed in a mystical experience of ancient sound and light. Just click play on your home theatre, computer or mobile viewing device, then sit back and let the magic begin. You're instantly surrounded by beautiful harmonic number frequencies. With direct intuitive guidance from the universe, I compose the harmonic numbers into sacred sequences using sound, light and quantum waves. I call these the Harmonic Keys. As you're surrounded by the harmonic frequencies, the vault holding back your manifestation molecules swings wide open, soothing, relaxing, enlivening your mood, and ultimately energizing your entire being. You go from a low energy state into high energy, high vibe manifestation mode. And that's just for starters. To take your experience to the next level, I also combine the keys with my unique brand of hypnotic clearing commands. This empowering language allows us to instantly clear limiting beliefs around money, replacing them with new empowering ones. I can't becomes yes I can. This all happens on a deep subconscious level. This further boosts your energy as negative thoughts and worries are replaced by empowering new thought patterns. Your entire being is engaged on many different levels, as you experience the harmonic keys in both sound and in beautiful geometric light form. Listen and watch for just 10 to 15 minutes each day, and it's like you're reborn. This is unlike anything you've tried before, 1,000 times more effective than affirmations. It's a gentler, safer and more complete experience to what I received in the jungle. The harmonic keys within each journey activate a unique part of your soul's blueprint, the true you, with access to infinite abundance. I've had clients who've tried everything to manifest more wealth with no success, but upon receiving the code, they go on to receive tens of thousands per month. Why? Because the code works on all levels. The full you, the mind, nervous and energy systems, and it even activates your soul's DNA blueprint. Of course, before you can fly, you must get your head above water. This is why the 432 code begins with the Instant Harmonic Balance Activation Series. This set of 5 sound and light journeys are designed to quickly retune you to your natural harmonic state of abundance. If you're struggling with debt or covering your bills, this series shifts you from negative financial flow to cash positive. A financial balance where all your bills are taken care of, plus a little extra for fun. All money worries fade away, and it all happens starting in the next 7 days. This means by the time your bills are due, your financial situation will have positively shifted. The code raises your financial vibration to what I call instant harmonic balance, a state where you always have enough. And it's just the start. In the following days, you'll move on to the Superabundance Money Activation Series. These 8 additional sound and light journeys harness my most advanced harmonic keys. They're designed to take you from a comfortable life to a life of total freedom. A life where your bills are paid and you have enough to effortlessly manifest your heart's desires. I'm talking about once in a lifetime experiences, like taking a private swim here, enjoying home cooked meals in your renovated kitchen, or finally purchasing that fully loaded dream car. This new reality is what I call the superabundance state. Now, I want to be clear. New material manifestations are fun. You deserve it all, but the 432 code is about much more. See, when the moonlight ceremony was over, the shaman closed by saying, "One lights another," and so it is. Words that have become the guiding principle of my life. This is why before I share these activations with you, I ask you for a promise. I ask you treat yourself absolutely and also live by those words too. Remember, your light is powerful, and what you create with the 432 code will leave a lasting impact on all those around you. This is what the 432 code is all about, sharing the light. So, will you promise to only use the 432 code for good, to light the world? Yes? Fantastic. Then I've got some wonderful news for you. Through this video only, I'm able to share the 432 code for a huge savings. See, before developing the 432 code, I offered personalised sound journeys using the code. Many clients, including successful CEOs, entrepreneurs, doctors and athletes, they paid upwards of $5,000 for audio-only healing packages. This was a tiny amount compared to the results they saw in their businesses and lives. But the reason I created the 432 code system is I believe the code belongs to all of us, and it's my mission to share it. Not just with those who are already financially successful. This is why you won't pay anything close to what I charge premium clients. Not thousands of dollars, or even 100. After discussing with my publishing team, we originally planned to offer the code for $97. We all agreed this was more than a fair price, considering how it pays for itself many times over. But as our big launch date grew closer, I started receiving a message. Everywhere I went, people seemed more on edge than ever. Feeling all this non-harmonic energy reminded me of just how important the 432 code is. It's no mistake the code is being rediscovered right now. We're going through a global awakening, and now's the moment for the code to get into as many hands as possible. This is why I convinced my partners to offer the 432 code for a special launch price, more than half off, just $43.20. That's less than the cost of a single dinner out. Eat a couple of home cooked meals and it's paid for. Not to mention $43.20 is a drop in the bucket compared to the abundance you unlock, starting in just days from now. Here's what's happened for a few clients shortly after receiving the 432 code. Chris Z wrote to tell me, "I've manifested over $1,000 by just listening to the recordings." Rochelle P said, "The next day I received a totally unexpected check from my state of Michigan for over $1,200. Dolan P noted, "I also had unexpected money $1,700 flow to me." And Zoe B explained, "I had over $5,000 added to my bank account through seemingly random circumstances." I could go on and on. I get emails about promotions, raises, major debt forgiveness pretty much daily. So the 432 code will pay for itself many times over. Just be sure you take action now. This special price is only available for the launch. Once the limited amount of initial copies are sold, our shopping cart increases the price automatically, and I don't get an advance warning. So my advice, click below to secure the very best price while you can, more than half off, for the complete 432 code. When you join me today, you're covered by my no money worries 60-day money back guarantee. The promise is simple. When you give the 432 code a try today, two things will happen. With the right belief and intention, you will manifest enough income so all your needs are met. You'll be propelled into what I call instant harmonic balance. No more money worries. Starting in the next 7 days. Then once you reach this empowering state where everything feels solid, safe and stable, you'll use the Superabundance Money Activation Series to shift your vibration to the place where you never have to worry about money again. Real financial freedom. This must happen for you, or I insist you write me for a full, no questions asked refund of every cent. You have a full 60 days to give the 432 code a risk-free try. Plus, I've also got something else very special for you. 3 gifts to accelerate your success. Gift 1, the Soul Vision Generator, where the 432 code activates the true you. The Soul Vision Generator allows you to understand exactly what's been activated. Just answer a few easy fill-in-the-blank questions and click Submit. Using a series of 8 universal number formulas, your soul blueprint is revealed. Instantly discover hidden soul gifts, talents, personal traits, life challenges, and your one true purpose. When you understand who you are on a soul level, you manifest in alignment, and everything manifests quicker, easier, and more naturally. The Soul Vision Generator previously sold for $97, but as part of the launch, I'm offering it for a limited time, free, as my gift to you. Plus, that's not all. You're also receiving a companion audio bonus series, $67 value, called Gift 2, the Soul Vision Activator. The activator contains 5 sound journeys composed with brand new Harmonic Keys. These journeys work on multiple levels to fully turn on the soul superpowers you discovered from the generator. You can think of the Soul Vision Activator as an extension of the 432 code. Finally, I've saved the best surprise for last. A $120 value. Gift 3. The 432 code Easy Play Portal. In addition to the main private membership site, we've created a separate Easy Play web portal so you can easily enjoy on your tablet or cell phone. Just log in and push play to listen solo with headphones in bed, while on a walk, or during your morning meditation. Or how about inviting over your favourite soul family for an unforgettable group immersion experience? Just connect your mobile device or laptop to your entertainment system and click play to surround the room in a healing symphony of harmonic keys. The 432 code Easy Play portal makes it easy to share the magical vibes, perfect for yoga classes, meditation meetups, and even at-home get-togethers with friends. Everyone will be amazed and forever transformed. Altogether, these bonus gifts are valued at $284 and they're yours free. To get started experiencing your 432 Abundance activations, simply click on the button below. Remember, you're covered by a 100% risk-free 60-day, no more money worries guarantee. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Listen, when I hopped on a plane to the jungles of Australia and happened to be invited to the moonlight ceremony, I believe none of it was by pure chance. My soul planned for this opportunity and nudged me forward. It was a choice I made before I was born, that one day I would wake up and remember the 432 code. And if you're watching this right now, what led you to being here right at this moment is not pure chance either. For events as monumental as this in your life, chance does not exist. You are here for the same reason I'm sharing this secret. Your soul brought us together for this opportunity. Now, you're always free to claim your destiny or not. We have complete free will, no matter what you originally planned. It's your decision. And I have no doubt, even if for some reason you did not take this opportunity, then I know maybe 10 years from now, or 20, there will be another one for you to receive the code. But my question for you is, why wait? Why wait and suffer through all those years of lack, struggle and scarcity? Why wait to receive the abundance, joy, the magical experiences your heart is craving? Why wait for the beautiful experience of freedom, of love, connection you truly deserve? Take a breath in and out and really feel this. Notice how it makes you feel to finally break free, to live in the reality of infinite abundance, where those money worries simply do not exist. You don't need to wait any longer. Your destiny has arrived. Starting in just 7 days, your financial situation really can go from digging yourself deeper in the hole to slapping on a jetpack and flying out. All your bills covered, immediate money worries gone, and all the weight lifting off your shoulders. From there, you'll shift into the kind of money vibration where you never have to worry about money again. Imagine having the freedom to experience a spur-of-the-moment shopping trip to the most expensive street in the world, Rodeo Drive. Take that trip to Paris you always dreamed of, but never thought you'd be able to afford. Fill up your retirement fund, along with the kids' or grandkids' college fund too. Life, feeling fun, free, and full of collection. With money worries gone, all other areas of your life flow into place. I want this new reality for you, and I want it for you starting right now. Your time of waiting is over. I invite you to follow your excitement and seize this opportunity. And remember, it's 100% risk-free for 60 days. So you get to try the 432 code without any obligation. So go ahead, take my hand and let's go on this journey together. Click the button below to get started. When you log in, I've prepared a special quick start guide for you. It shows you how to receive your first activation, starting in just minutes from now. Wait, Receiving the 432 code is a big moment in your life, almost like experiencing a rebirth. And so before you take that leap, you probably have a few questions. So let's take a moment to answer them. Let me start with some of the most common ones I get. Question 1. How fast will I experience results? The first time you listen to your activation, you'll shift immediately. Your mindset and vibration will undergo a big upgrade as limiting beliefs disappear. Keep listening to the Instant Harmonic Series, and my guarantee is all money worries will disappear, starting within your first 7 days. Think of it like how affirmations work, except 1,000 times more powerful, and you just sit back and enjoy. Then, once you reach balance, you'll jump into the Superabundance Money Activation Series, where you journey into the kind of infinite money vibration where you never have to worry about money again. This must happen, or I insist you write me for a no questions asked refund of every cent. It's that simple. Question 2. How exactly does the 432 code work? Using powerful intuitive techniques, I'm able to download the perfect harmonic number combinations and sequences for each journey, directly from the universe. These manifest in the form of sound, light and quantum waves. I call these sequences the Harmonic Keys. Listen and watch the chosen activation once per day for 10 to 15 minutes. And very quickly you'll notice limiting beliefs clear away, as new talents and yearnings from your soul emerge. Each journey is designed to manifest abundance into your life. Listen to the Instant Harmonic Balance series to clear scarcity from your life, starting in the first 7 days. Listen to the Superabundance Series and you'll never worry about money again. Unlike many popular manifestation methods, the 432 code works on all levels: mind, nervous and energy system, and it even activates your soul's DNA blueprint. This is how I know it will work for you even if you've tried everything else. Question 3. What happens if, for whatever reason, I decide the 432 code is not for me? Well, first, customer surveys show close to 100% of members love the 432 code, and I'm confident you will too. But I also know it's a big shift, and in rare cases people just aren't ready for it. This is why I offer a 100% risk-free 60-day money-back guarantee. This allows you to try out the 432 code, and you must love it too, or I insist you write me for a full no questions asked refund. It's that easy. Click below to join the 432 code risk-free for 60 days. Okay, I think I know what it is. What's holding you back? It's actually a pretty common hidden fear. The fear of change. See, the 432 code will turn your dreams into reality, as scarcity disappears from your life. But the problem is, what happens once you finally have it all? What happens to your relationships with old friends when suddenly you're living at a much higher income than them? What happens to your old comfortable habits like drinking or watching too much TV when you can literally afford to do and have anything now? What happens to excuses when you're free to spend your time following your heart's greatest passion? I know it's tough to let go of what you're used to, let go of what's been comfortable, and embrace change. But when you do, an entire new world opens up. You feel lighter, more purposeful, more empowered than ever before. Listen closely. You are here for a reason. I know you can feel it. Follow that feeling. It's the guidance of your soul. I invite you to join me on this journey. Click below to get started right now. You have nothing to lose. It's 100% risk-free for 2 whole months.